This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for May 29th, 2020. Corn market down 1 3/4, beans down 6 1/4, Chicago wheat up 6 1/4, Minneapolis wheat up 5 3/4, Kansas City up 6 1/2. On the week, corn market up 7 3/4, bean market up 7 1/2. Chicago wheat up 12, Minneapolis up 12, Kansas City up 26. So really a good week. It's nice to see the recovery that we saw here in the grains. It was a little bit of a fade here, obviously, in the corn and beans, but that should not come as a surprise after a good start and just so many layers of resistance around these markets and inability to really extend and get going. So we've got to really kind of come in here next week, look at the price counts. If we can get above 331 in corn, get above 343 in the Dees, so 331 July, 343 off the Dees, you know, we may have some structure and opportunity to get up and get going and see some price counts that could range really from 350, 355 upwards of really that 380 type level. Obviously, first, second, third price counts within there. Bean market kind of hovered in for the week. Wheat market had a strong finish to the week, and we'll see what we can build on next week. A lot of uncertainty about what U.S.-China development is going to be next week. President Trump was in here this afternoon laying out details as a result of what's going on in Hong Kong, impact on who and the ability for the U.S. to pull out, and a lot of different topics that really come back to China. So that may sour the tone a little bit, and we'll have to watch that very closely. Feeder cattle down 15, live cattle down 175, hog market, kind of a mixed to stronger day with the back months up over $1. On the week, we saw feeder cattle up 655, lives up 202.5, hogs down 192.5. Cattle 116 to 120 live, 180, 190 dressed. Exports were strong, and really the cutouts were on a slide this week. So really kind of a mixed bag there. Cash hogs at $61, off from $65 the week prior. Pork cutouts stabilizing, but exports were small, but still adequate, if that makes some sense there. We need to see more, though, to really get this hog market going, and that's why we saw some midweek stumbling from the hog market. So very important week the next couple weeks. Weather's starting to take a tone in the grains where we're getting hot and dry, and we'll see where it all unfolds as we get into next week. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Have a great weekend.